Okay, what's going down, y'all? It's your boy, EJ, the Judge Nduka. And today, I will be answering all the questions you guys sent me on Instagram. I asked you guys to send me questions. It could be anything. And so I got a whole bunch. At first, I was gonna do the top 25, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna do the top 15. And then we might do a part 2. But these are the 15 that I chose. Originally, I was gonna put y'all names on it, but I decided not to. Maybe next time. Let me know in the comments if you want to be known, if you want to be seen, and if these are one of your questions, shout yourself out. But anyway, let's get to it. The first one that I chose was, what inspired you to transition from football to wrestling? That's actually a really good question. When I finished playing football, I actually wasn't thinking about wrestling at all. When I finished playing football, I had recently just met my wife. I was actually thinking about doing bodybuilding because my roommate, shout out Will Henry, the Punisher, he was actually bodybuilding, and at the time we were staying together, and I was like, I can do that too. Me being me. And so I ended up doing my first show like maybe 4 or 5 weeks later, ended up taking 7th at my first NPC show. I pretty much got the bug after that. I just kept competing. Got first, hit a nationals. I got 3 first places in the nationals, and then I turned pro as men's physique and classic. I was one of the first people to do it. So yeah, that was the journey. Number 2, who are your biggest influences in the wrestling industry? That's a very good question. 3 of my biggest influences, number 1, I'll tell you right now off the rip, was The Rock. You know what I'm saying? I was a huge Rock fan when I was a kid. I just like the charisma, the attitude, the swagger, you know, the style. My boy was hitting catchphrases right, left, and center. You know what I'm saying? So I was a huge Rock fan. And then number 2 was Stone Cold, bruh. That saga, WrestleMania 17, favorite match of all time, bro. I got that on repeat. Man. That right there, that crescendo with The Rock and Stone Cold, come on somebody. And then number 3 would definitely be a heavy influence of Randy Orton. I like me, Randy Orton, I'm a huge Randy Orton fan. Edge is another huge one that I'm a big fan of. Edge, Randy, Jericho, come on now. Jericho was a beast. I'm over here, there's a lot, I'm in 5, I'm top 5 right now. There's a lot of influences until this day, you know, Jericho's still working, Randy's still working, you know, The Rock shows up time to time, Stone Cold got his podcast, so definitely those guys. As far as wrestling influence, it would definitely, and when I say wrestling, I mean actual wrestle, the way they wrestle, style of wrestle. Number 1 would definitely be Kane, then a little mix of Randy, and then Brock. Those 3 right there, you get the judge. You feel me? What has been your most challenging match so far and why? I would definitely say would probably be my first TV match, the Battle Riot with MLW. There was like 40 people in that. I broke the record for the most amount of eliminations, so there was a lot of stuff that I had to be cognitive of and look around and know what's going on. And this was my first TV match. And I did it with no qualms and I excelled because I wanted to show you I wasn't here to play. That was recently after, you know, the other guys let me go during the pandemic. So I showed up and I showed out. You heard me? So thank you for asking that question. That was a very challenging match, but all the guys in there, they looked out for me, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of vets. So, you know, shout out to those guys. Number 4, how do you prepare mentally and physically for a big match? Oh, y'all asking all the wrestling questions. All right. Mentally, I definitely pray. Pray to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I pray to God, ask him for a safe match. Everybody stay safe and to just enjoy myself. And that just helps me clear my mind. Physically, I go through my mobility stretches. I do a lot of mobility stuff. Do a little bit of plyometrics. Depending on where we are, if it's a colder place, I might get a little jog, jump rope. I like to definitely sweat. I'm definitely one of those guys that needs to get a little sweat going before I go out there and yeah, you feel me? Good, that's another good question. 5, what are your goals in the wrestling for the next few years? This one's simple. To shock the world. Oh, okay, these are Now here we go, a lot of football questions. Number 6, how did your football career prepare you for professional wrestling? My football career taught me a lot. It taught me self-discipline, taught me motivation, taught me time management, leadership, taught me patience, taught me how to be in a team, to work as a team, to work as a unit. And most importantly, it brought me closer in my faith and my relationship amongst my peers and other people. And, to be able to communicate and articulate exactly what you want to say. And obviously the physical part, that goes without saying. I played defensive end and then a little bit of linebacker in my pro days. So we out here busting heads, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here, ha! You know what I'm saying? Pow! Just like that. So it's, translated real well to wrestling because I'm an explosive guy. So number 7, what's your favorite memory from your time playing college football? Definitely college football. I had a lot of fun in college football. A lot of fun. Playing in the pros was cool. It's a business, there's a lot of camaraderie, but college was fun. We were playing with your boys. We were just having fun, man, and we were winning. Ain't nothing but like having fun and winning. So shout out to Sam Houston, hardly home, but always repping. Can you share your typical training routine? My training style is, a lot of it is plyometrics, mobility, weight resistance. I play a lot of sports, man. I play basketball, I do Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu. I do a lot of sprints. I feel like, to be an athlete, you gotta be an athlete. If you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. So try to implement a lot of different things. I do like weight training, but I don't work out like a bodybuilder and I don't work out like a powerlifter. I work out towards my strengths and I have a good frame that, when I do start putting on muscle, aesthetically it looks good, but also, not only do I look good, but I am strong. Some people look good, but they're not strong. So just know that. How would you describe your personal style inside and outside of the ring? Ooh, that's a question. But yeah. My personal style inside and outside of the ring. Okay, definitely inside of the ring. I'm explosive, versatile, and you don't know what you're gonna be. I like to bring a lot of energy. As far as outside of the ring, I'm definitely a lot more laid back, that's for sure. I like to dress, I like fashion. I'm a huge sports guy, came from sports. Definitely a family guy, and my faith is very huge to me. So, you get a little sprinkle of that, of judge, but the judge is a different beast, man. The judge, let me tell you, the judge is a different beast. So I have fun with that, and like I say all the time, the judge is forever growing. It's a forever evolving characters. Like I said, I'm influenced by a lot of things in my life, mainly the word. There's things that add and subtract from the judge, and that's what you get. How do you balance your time between wrestling and managing a clothing company? Okay, first of all, do nobody ever manage a clothing company, okay? I am just the athlete for Civil Regime. I don't manage Civil Regime. Shout out to Civil Regime. Always use EJ, promo code EJ. Save you up to 40% off, especially this next drop, Summer Solstice. But no, I do not manage. I manage myself, but I don't manage what they got in the warehouse. They're a well-oiled machine, you know what I'm saying? I love them to death, man, and I'm real happy to be a civil athlete, but no, I don't manage that. So, are there any upcoming projects, releases from Civil Regimes that the fan might look out for? Yes. I just dropped Summer Solstice, which dropped this Sunday, today, when this video drops, and there's some heat. Man, listen. When you follow Civil Regime, or even Civil Regime _talk, they drop y'all with some Easter eggs. So if y'all really look at the pictures and connect the dots, you can answer this question for yourself. But I can say there's some fuego coming up. So y'all stay tuned. Just remember, we gave you the good side, now we're giving you the dark side. Are there any upcoming matches or events where fans can see you compete? Yes. Your boy will be in Dallas, July 20th with AEW. Shout out AEW. Your boy's gonna be out here, the judge in the building. July 20th, Esports Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Show starts at 6 p.m. and the judge is in the building. What advice would you give to aspiring wrestlers and athletes? Don't take no for an answer. It doesn't matter what sport you're doing. Be humble, be coachable, and kill your ego. Make sure that you have a firm foundation, because if you don't have a foundation at all, you'll fall for anything. You hear your thoughts the most. So speak life, speak positivity, and you can achieve anything. All right, so those are the top questions that I chose that I thought you guys might be interested in. If you guys have more questions, I'm gonna do a part 2 of this. There were more questions that you guys asked that I didn't get to. So in the next video, we'll mesh it up a little bit. If you have more questions, put it below on this video and we sign it out. Stay safe and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Judge out.
Unstoppable.
Built for this.
Undeniable.
I'm built for this.
Unpredictable.
I'm built for this.
The judge is
God
in
gon' like this.
the building.
Built for this. I'm a different type of breed, yo. They know it's Judge. Dallas, Texas, you know it's 214. Lights, camera, action. Every time I hit the dough, it hit a little bit different when I'm in my zone. I'm built for this. I'm a different type of breed, yo. They know it's Judge. Dallas, Texas, you know it's 214. Lights, camera, action. Every time I hit the dough, it hit a little bit different when I'm in my zone. It hit a little bit different when I'm in my zone. You know it's just Nduka coming off the top, bro. Already labeled me a legend, going beast mode. I hear a lot of talking, but they don't want smoke. When you step into the ring, you gon' see what I'm about. I'm built for this, I told myself I never had a doubt. A combination to his head that just might take him out. I put him in submission, hold that make him tap out. I'm always at balance, so you won't see me stumble. I'm confident, a little cocky, but I stay humble. You can catch Judge live and I'm about to rumble. I'm hard to stop, cause this cookie here don't crumble. I'm built for this, I'm a different type of breed, yo. They know it's Judge, Dallas, Texas, you know it's 214. Lights, camera, action, every time I hit the dough, it hit a little bit different when I'm in my zone. I'm built for this, I'm a different type of breed, yo. They know it's Judge, Dallas, Texas, you know it's 214. Lights, camera, action, every time I hit the dough, it hit a little bit different when I'm in my zone.